the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, and a very good Sunday afternoon to you. Again, we have a little bit of some high-level clouds that are moving into the region right now. A live look at our Waves Resort 6 WeatherBug camera over at North Padre Island, and temperatures are still holding on to the lower 70s, but still a decent amount of sunshine breaking through. That dew point, though, still into the upper 60s, so humidity at 87%. That's going to play another round of some dense, patchy fog overnight. Use caution if you're going to be out and driving overnight, especially tomorrow morning as well, courtesy of our south-southeasterly wind at 9 miles per hour. Again, mainly clear, but you can see some of those mid and high level clouds that are moving in, especially into the north and northeastern parts of our viewing area. Lots of more clouds and deepening low pressure up into the panhandle. That's why we're getting our breezy south-southeasterly wind at this point, and all these clouds will eventually start to fill on in as we go into tonight and going into tomorrow as well, with a decent amount of some cloud coverage, but again, a good mix of clouds and sun. Up to the north, though, things are beginning to change. We have some cold air that's way up into the northern plains, and there's a little, actually it's a fairly large disturbance out into the desert southwest. We can see it here on our water vapor imagery. This little dip right here, that is a jet stream, and as that starts to move off into the central plains, that's going to move and get some of this air and dislodge it from Canada, and that's going to be putting some cold air in action. So temperatures you can see up in Bismarck are only 5 degrees as we hold on to the 60s and 70s here in the Lone Star State. So let's track it for you as we go into tonight and into tomorrow morning. We only fall into the 60s here, but notice they're into the negatives up in Bismarck, -8 there, 27 in Minneapolis. This frontal boundary going to continue to push on down to the south and enter the northern parts of the state by tomorrow afternoon. What that means for us here, not upper 70s. We're talking about mid to upper 80s in our region in advance of that front. That's some compressional heating going on. Then that frontal boundary will start to move into our area as we go into early Tuesday morning. Notice we have 30s and 50s behind the front. We'll have upper 60s to lower 70s in advance. And then once that frontal boundary goes through, we're just talking about afternoon highs in the 50s with mainly cloudy skies and some light mist and drizzle as well. We'll look at it here on our future winds. Again, tomorrow morning, light winds staying a little breezy right near the coastline. Hopefully that'll aid with the development of fog and keep that away. But by the afternoon, we'll pick up a south-southeasterly wind. I think a little bit more breezy, around 8 to 16 miles per hour. Then at 3 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, going into 7, there comes our frontal boundary. You're definitely going to notice that frontal boundary coming in. A pretty brisk northerly wind, 15 to 25, could require small craft advisories and some gale warnings, so certainly use caution. As we look at this, their future clouds and rain, you can see some fog in the morning, a decent amount of clouds, but I do want to show the front coming in at about 7 o'clock. Scattered showers and some light showers all across the region, and that'll last pretty much all day long, with averages around 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. So our NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast, 63, 86 tomorrow. There comes the front early, 54 and 60 for Tuesday. Then chilly Wednesday, Thursday, on into Friday as well, but we get milder for the upcoming weekend. Stay with us. Jeff Dubroff is coming up next with sports.